Well, hey everybody, welcome to today's video. My name is Nicholas, and we're going to be talking about why it's important to track your time as an artist. So the first thing you're probably thinking is, why in the world would I track my time as an artist? I mean, isn't art supposed to be just having fun, painting or making things without having to worry about a lot of, like time tracking or if I'm here or there? Now, while I understand that argument, if you're looking to maybe sell your work, to do this as a full-time business or even as a part-time business, I think it's important to understand why you would want to record your time and track it, and to have an understanding of holistically how much time you're spending making art. Now, when we're talking about time tracking, I'm talking about the entire project, the entire process. That's from when you first, think of the idea to when you start sketching it out, all the way through drawing to painting, or however you're making your art, all the way through to the end. And even if you're selling your work and shipping it off, all that time that it takes to do that as well. This helps you understand as a whole how much time it takes you to make art. All right, so reason number one is that it is an important factor when pricing your art. Now, I'm going to be doing a whole video on pricing your art coming out soon. Now, the time you spend creating an art piece does not determine the pricing. I'm just talking about it being a factor in helping you determine how much you should charge for a piece. For example, if you made a piece that only took you a day or two to create, or if you're oil painting and glazing for weeks on end, that's probably going to determine or affect the overall pricing of a piece. Now, of course, the time it takes me to make art is going to be so different than how long it's going to take for you to create an art piece. So I can't really tell you this is how much time it should take you to create a piece. I just want you to be tracking your own time so you can have an understanding of what that actually looks like for you. The second reason it's important for you to track your time is for juggling multiple projects. If a client comes and asks you to do a piece and you're already working on a project, how will you know how much time you're going to be able to devote to creating that piece, or if you're going to be able to get it done on time? Meeting deadlines is super important, and if a client says, hey, I need it by this date, or a publisher says, this is the timeline for our project, you're going to have to be able to make that deadline. And if you don't know how long it takes you to make the piece, how can you say, hey, I'll have it done by then? When you're juggling multiple pieces, it's really nice to be able to say, yeah, I can do that project because I know how much time it's going to take me and I can fit it here in my calendar, in this slot or something like that. The third reason is just self-management, managing your own self, knowing how much time you devote to something. How much time are you working? How much time are you spending time with your family or friends or loved ones? How much time are you enjoying a hobby? And if it's making art, I know that can be actually kind of tough because maybe your art is your job and your hobby is your job, and it can just get so confusing at times. But having an idea how much time you're working on things can help bring balance to your life. There are many ways that you could track your time. A simple way is just to use the timer on your phone and hit start when you start working on a piece and stop it when you're done, and then maybe just add those up all at the end. I mean, it's a little bit more work to add things up, but it's simple and efficient. The way that I like to track my time is an app called Paymo. Paymo is a free app in which you can put projects and clients in there and track your time per project, per task. And what this is helpful for me is not only seeing the project as a whole, but how long I take on each section of my project. This is really helpful when determining how to price my work or if I'm going to be able to meet deadlines in the future. I've been using Paymo for a long time, and it's helped me tremendously understand how I use my time as an artist. Hey, thanks so much for joining me today. I hope this information helped you understand why it's important to track your time as an artist. Well, hey, you made it to the end of the video. Great job. If you want to see some more videos on artist life, just click here. Boop, boop, beep, 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 beep.